DIY beauty trends. They've been around for decades, and social media makes it so easy for us to learn tricks to upkeep our own beauty maintenance. But just how far is too far? Trust me, I understand coming across a TikTok of a girl waxing her own eyebrows or doing her own nails and then feeling inspired, thinking, oh, I could do that myself. Maybe I could save some coin, if I learned to do this my own. And you probably could, but if you're doing it safely. I think with the normalization of pretty much everyone being an influencer, everyone wants to share their morning routine, their beauty routine, their skincare routine. And if you find someone that you like, there's a good chance that you'll be easily influenced and buy the products that they're buying or trying the hacks that they're trying. Sometimes it could be a good win, but other times it could be a big bite in the ass. Yeah, remember, but people were literally filing their teeth, posting it on TikTok and then calling it a hack, like a quick way to get your teeth straight without really realizing how much damage they're doing to their teeth.
The person who tried filing her teeth wrote in the caption, "Whatever you do, don't do this. I only did because I'm stupid and was curious."
And to that I say, the more you fuck around,
the more you're gonna find out.
Hi, hello, my name is Pat or Patsy, and welcome back to my channel. As you can read by the title, we're talking about DIY beauty maintenance, which all in all can be pretty harmless if you're doing it safely. But real quick, I just want to say if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you end up checking out my other videos and like them too, then make sure you stick around and subscribe and help me reach my next goal of 5,000 subscribers. Enough of the yapping, let's get right into it. Starting with at-home acrylic or gel nails. Lockdown in early 2020, many people resorted to DIY beauty maintenance since businesses were forced to be closed. We saw lots of people cutting and dyeing their own hair, doing their own waxing, doing their own nails, and so much more. And I was no exception to this, okay? I literally have one of my older videos, like kind of a tutorial doing Gel X nails. And I'm not a nail tech. I didn't go to nail school, okay? I went to YouTube University, got the products that I needed, and went at it, Which, granted, it was during lockdown, so a lot of people were going to YouTube University to upkeep their beauty maintenance and whatnot. There are real risks associated with doing your own acrylic or Gel X nails if you're not properly knowledgeable and not using them safely. So specifically, I'm going to be talking about Gel X nails since those became more popular since 2020. The Gel X nail extension system was popularized by Apres Nails. So from their website, here's what that means. Apres Gel X is the world's first soft gel nail extension system. Fast and easy to apply, Gel X tips and extend gel are manufactured from cutting-edge soft gel formulas for convenient soak-off capabilities. No filing needed, no dust, no odor, and no damage to natural nails. It makes it seem like this is a viable system for something you can do on your own. It seems like a really good option. And if you've ever had acrylic nails before, then you know how long and tedious that process can be. So in comparison, Gel X seems like such a breeze. Overall, Gel X nails had the girlies in a chokehold back in 2020, okay? And it's still a trend till this day. I don't know how popular it is because I don't really go outside. And also too, I forgot to mention I am a bit more glam today. If you watch my other videos, then you know that I will come on here without any makeup. So that explains the look. We're talking about beauty, so I had to beat the face one time, and also just remind myself that I am a bad bitch. Like, hello? So how can acrylic and Gel X nails be harmful? If you're someone that's just learning out and you want to do your own nails, then just like anything, practice makes perfect. So say if you do your own Gel X nails, right? A couple days later, they pop off. So then you're like, okay, I want to put them back on. You do another coat, they pop back on. So within the course of 2 weeks, you probably did your nails 4 times when that's not normal. Usually when people get their nails done, they can last for 2 to 4, even sometimes 6 weeks. Think about the damage that you are doing to your nails. Your nails are getting more brittle, they're getting more weak. And also too, think about your cuticles. If you're not cutting your cuticles properly, then that leads to a risk of infection, and it just does not sound like a fun time, okay? From experience, when I did my own Gel X nails, I was doing them a lot. Also because just like my hair, I like to switch it up. I get bored, so I just wanted to try like new designs. And when I tell you that my fingers were burning, like burning, like I felt that not only on my nail, but like through my finger. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. These are things that I was like very well aware of, like while it was burning and all this stuff. I'm like, this is not okay. But I kept doing it until I came across this one TikTok last year, and it honestly still haunts me to this day. But ever since then, I was like, okay, wrap it up, cut the cameras. Enough is enough. I literally threw away all of my Gel X products.
This is a public safety announcement. Do not do gel nails at home. If you'll go through my content, you'll see I never have naked nails. You know why this is happening? Because I have an allergy to acrylates now. When people say gel polish allergy, oh, you'll be fine, that's bullshit. There are a million different little versions of acrylate molecules or acrylates. But the way it works is that once you get an allergy to one of those molecules, now you have a sensitivity to the rest of them. And because acrylates are in literally all of our fucking products, you are constantly exposed to it and you are constantly getting more and more of a reaction. I thought that I had an allergy to HEMA, which is in a lot of gel nail polishes. And people are like, oh, well, you can just go back to regular polish. This is Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It's a regular polish. This also has acrylates, and when I applied it, it sent burning, fiery pain into my joints. The rest of this video is going to slowly mount to me talking about the severe medical implications of this allergy. It's gel polish, gel extensions, acrylic extensions, and I have to go online to find the ingredients of every polish I buy. Everything you see here has acrylates. I can't use any of this nail polish. Also, the glue that they use for eyelash extensions and wigs, also allergic to that. And if y'all think that's bad, I'm gonna need you to sit down and watch the rest of this video. Acrylates are mostly used in dentistry. I'm only 30 years old. I already have bad teeth. I was scheduled to get a crown next week. I am now allergic to all of the materials that they use to make crowns, implants, veneers, and dentures. And even if I go to the dentist to get a filling that's made out of gold, because gold is an inert metal that you can't be allergic to, the glue that they use to adhere the gold to my tooth is made out of acrylates. I'm fucked. And it's not just dentistry. Anytime a doctor needs to adhere something to your bone, they're going to use acrylates. So like my mom has had 2 hip replacements because of arthritis. I'm already looking into a diagnosis for Ehlers-Danlos. We know that shit is genetic. When the time comes for me to get a hip replacement, I can't fucking do it. I am allergic to everything. When I go to get top surgery and they're trying to sew me back up, a lot of the times they use acrylate-based glues to adhere the skin while they're doing the sutures. I can't use that either. And I've been doing a lot of panicking about stuff that happens in the future, but just going through the products I already own in my house, these 2 are now fucking trash. This is a facial moisturizer from CVS, and this is like a locking gel. It's a hair product. Both of these have acrylates in them, and I'm allergic. When I had an allergic reaction to this nail polish, it is some of the most exquisite pain I have ever felt in my life. And at this point, I can't even use acrylic paint. I'm deathly afraid of stuff like this accidentally touching my skin or even just breathing in the fumes from it. My everyday life is totally different. Don't do gel nails at home.
If that video taught me anything, it's not to listen to everything you see on the goddamn internet. Just because your favorite influencers you see are trying out the new latest trend or anything that you see is viral doesn't mean that you should try it too. Maybe leave the people who are willing to be guinea pigs and post it online for views and clicks. Maybe let them do it, okay? And think about your health first. That brings me to our next trend, UV lash extensions. Yeah. I hope you're just as concerned as I am. Lash strips have been popular for a while, and the more popular lash clusters gained its popularity in early 2020. These clusters are applied inside of the eyelid instead of on the outside like traditional lash strips. The lashes are bonded with an eye-safe glue and they can last for up to 4 to 8 weeks. I've never had lash extensions personally. That's just because I like being able to scratch my eyes, okay? But also it just kind of, I don't know, it freaks me out like thinking about having something in my eye all the time. Because even when I wear lash strips, I feel like it bothers me. Wearing lashes in general it's not a good experience. It's almost like a sensory thing. Like I don't like things touching my eyes. I already have a phobia of my eyes popping out, my eyes falling out. Okay. So maybe it is just a me thing. Oh, what are the health risks of lash extensions? Of course, there's a chance for irritation, infection, and damage to the natural lashes if not done properly or safely. And you run this risk if you're doing it from home, but it becomes a problem when you're going to like unlicensed professionals or other folks who learned their skills from university and are now making a service out of it and putting their clients at risk. I don't need to be a health professional to know that a UV light to the eye doesn't sound like a fun time, but I guess the common sense just isn't that common these days.
Ooh, you feel it?
Ooh. Anyway, I want you to watch this video of this lash artist explaining why she loves to do UV lashes.
So is the system safe? The answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you why. The actual lamp itself produces 6 times less power than if you were actually going to the nail salon to get your nails cured. So if you actually do some girl math on it, let's say you do 100 lashes per eye, your exposure is basically 1 to 2 seconds per lash that you apply, which is 2 to 3 minutes of light exposure, which means less time on the field, which means you have more time outside. So basically it's free.
And of course, just as easy as it was to find that video, it wasn't hard to find a video of someone saying why you should not use this method.
Okay, so I wanted to give an update on the VI's UV lamp glue system, and I just wanted to say that when I first got the product, I wanted to just try it out just to see if it'll make a difference in my lash game, and I will say that it ended up being just a gimmick. It gave my client a reaction. She did not like it. She was telling me that her eyes were severely red and irritated, and it happened with not only this client but another client of mine. So this is not something that I recommend. I would highly suggest that people use the eye patches as well if they're not, because they're saying that the lamp is warm, and it does recommend that you use them. So I would say use them if you're not. But I wouldn't recommend this product at all.
Ooh, just watching the irritation makes my skin crawl. This is a new method, and like I said, if you're not going to someone who's licensed, someone professional, and they're like, hey girl, I got a new UV lamp, I saw this new thing on TikTok, let me try it out for you. Yeah, you better ask Sally Mae up the street, because no thank you. For our last topic, I'm sure you've already seen another video about this, but let's jump into it. The rise of Veneer Techs. If you've never heard of it, then you're probably thinking Veneer Tech, so like a nail tech. It's someone that does veneers. Yeah, that's exactly it. Dental veneers are custom-made shells that fit over the front surfaces of your teeth. They conceal cracks, chips, stains, and other cosmetic imperfections. Veneers are one of the most common cosmetic dentistry treatments. So if we use common sense, then we know that veneers should be applied by a dentist. Just like if you wanted to get BPL, you would go to a reputable surgeon and not Dr. Build-A-Hoe from the back alley down the block. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dentists and health professionals have come out on TikTok saying that if someone is wanting veneers, then their oral health needs to be assessed. Does this person have cavities? Is there anything else that would prevent them from getting veneers right now? And if the answer is yes, that needs to be addressed, which in turn, these Veneer Techs cannot address because they're taking a 2-day course, essentially watching a YouTube or like Skillshare mini series about how to apply veneers, and that's it. So if something goes awry, these techs don't know how to address the situation. Depending on the type of veneers you get, they're supposed to last for up to 10 to 15 years. So think about someone who went to a veneer tech and say just even 5 years down the line. If something comes up, are they supposed to now find a dentist to address the situation? What if this person can't afford the dentist? That's why they went to the veneer tech in the first place. Just doesn't sound like a situation to be set up for success, even though these people claim to think differently. Not only are these techs not licensed, they're not actual dentists, could be cutting corners by using cheap products and not practicing sanitary procedures, which I'll say isn't just an issue with veneer techs, but anyone who's just running their own business that might not be licensed. There's too many risk factors associated with providing a service and not being educated, not being totally upfront with your customers because they're putting their trust in you, they're paying you for this service, and they are not expecting for anything to go wrong. And if it does, they're having that hope and trust that you will address it. So the fact that these veneer techs and even other people in other fields don't have the knowledge to do that, big red flag, big red flag. This topic made me think of DIY tooth gems and even basement braces. Yes, you heard me correctly, basement braces, aka fashion braces, just braces for a look. And the tooth gems are, I guess, a spin on like grills, I don't know, but those two always raised a red flag for me. I think people are more socially accepting of the teeth gems, and basement braces as like a big side eye, but it's a big side eye from me for both. Reason being, they're pretty much applied in the same way, where you use a teeth safe glue and then you cure that glue with the braces or the gems with a UV light. UV light, that's today's hot topic or beauty maintenance hot topic. I don't know, which I guess we just want to give ourselves cancer. Like, go off, human race. I don't care if the glue is safe for my teeth, safe for my lashes. That just does not sound like a fun time if things were to go left. Just talking about some of the health risks for teeth gems, you can lead to discoloration, infection, all that good stuff. Much like braces, these fashion braces, they actually do have the possibility of moving your teeth around. So if you're thinking about it just for a fashion sense, there is also that risk of the teeth shifting as if they were in real braces. And also too, just like mouth infections, getting cuts, all that things, you know, all the fun stuff. You are gonna get it with teeth gems and basement braces, baby. So I know I've just pretty much been repeating myself this whole time, but I made this video to preach that you should really be doing your own research no matter what the topic is, and not just believing hearsay from what you see online, because believe it or not everything you see online is true. With the normalcy of short form content, you know, TikTok, shorts, reels, how we're just endlessly scrolling and taking in so much information, whether it's valuable or not, it's really easy for us to take what someone said as fact or believe what they said because they were convincing, the editing was good, the production was good, all these things. And it's really important for us to think for ourselves, be individual, and make informed decisions for yourself, and not because of the pressure of social media, what everyone else is doing, or because it's trendy. And that is all I have for you today. If you haven't already, tell someone today that you love them. Go outside if you're able to go outside and enjoy the nice weather in your area. And let's be sure to spread a little bit more compassion to those around us, because you never know what somebody may be going through. And if you like this video, make sure to check out my latest video and let me know what you think, homie, okay? I'm gonna see you around next time. That is all for me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.